Hello, hello. Do you hear me? Hello, hello. Hi, hi, Mina. Hello, hello. Oh, hi. Thank you for allowing me my selfish pleasure of showering before we start. Thank you so much. I just hate stinking. I hate stinking. And do you know when you wake up from a nap and you are just so crusty? Like you're beyond crusty. You feel like you slept for like 2 million years and you have never moved in your entire life. Yes. It is quite selfish. It is quite selfish, dumbass, LMFAO. But thank you for indulging me. Okay, we're not stalling today. we're trying not to stall. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it seems like everything's working. I want to believe. Hello, hello. Hi, hi, Mina. Hello, hello. Let me say hello to everyone. Oh, and let me rub my eye real quick before we start. Oh, my old eye. Okay, all right. Let's begin. Let's begin. Panis is first today. Hello, hello. Hi, Panis. Congratulations for being first. Hi, hi. Lyric Beaver. Hello, hello. Asu. Hello, hello. Panis, thank you so much for resubbing at tier 3. Thank you for the 21 months. Thank you so much. Domo arigato. Thank you. Arnick. Hello, hello. Das Maxchen. Hello, hello. Bevor wir weitermachen, eine kurze Durchsage für alle deutschen Usabus, die hier sind. Ihr müsst mir versprechen, dass ihr zu DM geht. Und dass ihr euch dieses super gute Duschgel holt, was nach Blaubeermuffin riecht. Von, ist es Shireen David oder Shireen Davis? Ich weiß es nicht. Die hat auf jeden Fall so ein Duschgel herausgebracht, das riecht so gut. Ich hab das auch, also ich kann es euch echt empfehlen, holt euch das. I was just saying that they're selling blueberry muffin shower gel in the German drugstore. So every German Usabu is mandated to go to your local drugstore. Oh wait, I need to move my translation. Give me a second. Here. I think that's okay. Yeah, every German Usabu is mandated to go to your local drugstore and buy the shower gel. It's such a good shower gel. You're forced to buy it. If you are a true fan, next time I stream, you will smell like blueberry. I don't know what the brand is. I know it's a collab with Shireen Davis or Shireen David. I don't know her name. She's like a star. How do you say? Like a C-grade star. Yes, she's like a not so famous, like a reality show star, kinda, I think. But Silbotsora, hello, hello. Dolka-kun, hello, hello. Not so sneaky ninja, hello, hello. Somnium, hello, hello. King Bluey, hello, hello. Raph Myth, hello, hello. Ghost, hello, hello. Ziku, hello, hello. Memento, thank you for the 7 stream streak. Hello, hello. Arm, hello, hello. Unob, hello, hello. Crazy Kitty, hello, hello. Kanliki, hello, hello. Tai Chi, hello, hello. MGF, hello, hello. Sylvie Wilby, hello, hello.
I miss you. Why do you have to work so much? Can't you just come live with me? I have a corner, a dog bowl, and an electric blanket. What more do you need?
Dewormer. If you can organize me some dog dewormer, I think I'm all set. No. I mean, I need a little bit more than that. That can be arranged. Oh crap, I should have asked for more. I should have asked for more things. My bad. Pride! Hello, hello! Hi, hi! Lead Engine! Hello, hello! Adamant! Thank you for the resub! Thank you for the 5 months! Thank you, Adamant! Andy! Hello, hello! Oh, hello! Maki-chan! Hello, hello! Ohayo, ohayo! Hi, Maki-chan! I hope you're doing well. Idempotent! Hello, hello! Yes, it's talking time. Today's Zatsu time. It's all about Zatsu today. Yes, yes. Dr. Marmot! Hello, hello! VR! Hello, hello! Hello, Futa Connoisseur! Was Futa Connoisseur 69 taken, so you went with Futa Connoisseur 67? I'm wondering. Max Veggie! Hello, hello! They create stuff! Hello, hello! Angel, hello, hello! And Zeb, hello, hello! And Znayut, hello, hello! And D101112, hello, hello! I wanted to be creative with a 6-7. Well, you know, it's good you're living out your creativity. It's good you're expressing yourself. That's always a good thing. And on the other side, hello Nimbin, hello Ichi, hello everyone. Hi, hi. All right, I think that's everyone. Of course, hello, hello to everyone watching. Wow, Zeb, thank you. Oh my god, thank you for the resub. Thank you for the 22 months. You guys, you're staying in these hotel rooms for a really long time. Eggy Pilot, hello, hello. Yes, we haven't done a rain parade in like a million years. I'm so sorry. We haven't done a rain parade in like 10 bazillion million years. You probably don't even know what this term means, right? So please let me explain it to you again. A rain parade is something that I like to do. It's just a chatting stream where we are walking through the rain. We're talking to each other about all sorts of things, everything on your mind. Even if you think that it might be too heavy, you're allowed to say it here. Of course, you know, like trauma dumping and stuff. I won't have a lot of things to say, but you will be heard here and you can talk about the things that are on your mind. We are trying to, you know, to lift each other up through hard times. That's the whole appeal. I have been doing this since I started streaming. I have been doing this for 2 million years. I'm an expert. So yeah, that's the vibe. It's kind of like our little checkpoint, you know? Where we spend time together. Yeah. Generic 2, hello! Hi, hi! Oh, hello! Hello, hello! Alright! I think we're ready, right? I think we're ready to go. Hello, Buffet! Oh my, I'm a bit nervous. I'm a little bit nervous. But, you know, I will do my best. I will do my best. Yes. Okay, do I still know how to do it is the question. So first of all, the music is allowed to die. And I move into my corner. I'm gonna move the subtitles a bit closer to me. Just so that everything kind of has its place. Yeah, I think this should be okay. I think this should be fine. Okay. We're starting. Oh god. You can see my watch page. We're starting with a video by Neil Graham. The Tokyo Rain Walk. Okay, nice. How have you been? I hope you've been well. I've had a bit of a rough week, but it's okay. Things get easier and harder and easier all the time, right? Oh, did you see the little house? That was quite cute. The public house. Thank you for the hat pat. Thank you, thank you. I hope you can hear me okay. And after we've got this epic zoom in, I hope you will hear the rain as well. That's really funny. That honestly, it is a nice how do you say? It's attention to detail to do that, so it is appreciated. Yeah, there are sick graphics here. Look at that. Did you walk the streets at night in the rain when you were in Japan? Funnily enough, it barely rained while I was in Japan. But I did walk a lot at night. And I had such a wonderful time. We're watching a Walk With Me video. We're doing our rain parade today. That means we are relaxing together and speaking about what's on our mind. It's like a little, you know, check-in that we like to do here. Some calm times for everyone.
I need this right now. I accidentally messed up my VTuber model files and I have to reset EVERYTHING. So now I have something nice to listen to while I fix it.
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, Lyric Weaver. This has happened to me, I think, at this point like 3 or 4 times. What I always do is I have a folder on my phone where I have screenshots of all of my settings. So in case this happens to me, and you would be surprised how many times this does happen. For like all important things, I have a screenshot of how it was set. Like all the parameters. So then it becomes easier to do that. Yeah, no, it's a very common occurrence. You don't have to feel bad at all. It happens quite frequently. Oh, look at the strong rain. We're getting all wet. Such a vibe. The streets are deserted at night, despite being one of the most crowded countries. I love Japan. Japan was such a beautiful country. I had such a good time too in Tokyo. I really hope I will get to see Japan again in this lifetime. But I'm glad I already got to go once, you know. That's like one thing off of my bucket list. Do you have something like that that you want to see before you die? Something that's so important to you that you just hope that you get to achieve it in this lifetime? I'd love to know what it is for you. Oh, that's a cute taxi. I already got to do it in San Diego. Yeah, TwitchCon for me was also like that. I got to see so many people. I think I mentioned it before. But going to TwitchCon, meeting everyone, it felt like my birthday and Easter and Christmas, like all on one day. And that sort of feeling for multiple days. I don't think I've been this happy for like a prolonged period of time. Oh, there's a Moss Burger. Oh, I ate at Moss Burger in Akihabara. I really liked it. I liked the Moss Burger. Very tasty. I'd like to go back to Alaska someday. Ooh, Alaska. I heard Alaska is quite interesting. I heard the economy in Alaska is quite tough. I heard fruit there is very expensive. Oh. She didn't visit me. We could have gone to Disneyland. Ufu Burger. I hope that the next time I go to America, I get to eat at In-N-Out. Will you go to In-N-Out with me when I come visit? If we do some sort of meet and greet, can we all go to In-N-Out together? Or what is the other one called? There's the IHOP as well. Oh, we can go to IHOP too. Alaska is pretty cool since I live near the coast. What I saw was like me driving 20 minutes. Yeah, I feel you. I want to throw hands. Where do they throw hands? It's the Waffle House, right? How about we go to the Waffle House and then you impress me by fighting? I'm gonna be like, wow, you guys are so strong. Yeah. The way you threw hands just now, it was so beautiful. My fans are the strongest. Wow, yeah, you know, I'm the sort of person. We're all strong animals. Yes. Burger meeting. There's time to throw hands and chairs. That's so crazy that this sort of thing would happen in America. Toria! Hello, hello! Hi! Hello! Hello, hello. I kind of really want to go to Walmart and Target and Whole Foods. I want to see it all. I want to take a photo in front of the Walmart. Waffle House is pretty much only on the East Coast, unfortunately. I'd throw some hands with someone behind the Denny's though. Good thinking, Ichi. Good thinking. We can't get to the brawl, we'll get the brawl to us. And we'll do it in the Denny's parking lot. I really like the American gas station that I went to. I know Walmart that has a pet section with little creatures. Careful, what if they mistake me for a little creature? What if they put me into a display and then someone will just adopt me? We have to be very careful if we go there. Oh, Buc-ee's, that's the big gas station, right? The really, really big one. Culver's is the best American fast food chain. Well, I've never heard of Culver's. I know we have some American fast food now, like the Five Guys. I thought that one was quite good as well. I was a bit confused by the peanuts. I didn't really understand how the peanuts fit into the concept of like you get a burger and fries, but then you get also a cup of peanuts. I had a friend that worked at Denny's. I would visit her at like 1 a.m. and she would have the cooks make me crazy food, like a grilled cheese sandwich with cheese sticks in it. We used to do this when I worked at Subway. I think I mentioned this before. I used to work with a really close friend. And both her and I, we used to get so bored, especially late at night. So we would just make horrible sandwiches. We would make like, oh, we're gonna put all the meats in a sandwich and we're gonna put 4 cheeses on it. And we're gonna toast the onions too. Like we would just we would be wildin', you know, we'd be like, okay, we're basically we have like a dart board and wherever the dart lands, you know. That's the sort of sandwich we will make. Get to eat nuts while you wait for the order. Oh, I see. I see. Oh, look at that. I think that's a shrine, right? Oh. We went to a couple shrines while I was in Japan. I like the one in Asakusa. There's one in Asakusa-bashi. That was quite nice. I think honestly, if I think back about my time, I think the place I liked the most was oh, what is it called again? Kinosaki Onsen. I think that one was my favorite. And then I think Shibuya was really nice, but Shibuya was way too crowded. I'll be going back to Japan soon. I should visit one. You need to get your fortune. I got a neutral fortune in Japan. I got a fortune that said the old man is still full of energy. I have it here on my wall. I quite like it. Well, if you get a bad fortune, you can burn it to get rid of it and only have good fortune. You know, it's there's a way around everything, you know? The unauspicious digi. I'm quite auspicious. I like the fortune stuff. I quite like it. I'm a little bit I'm gonna convince I'm gonna confess here. It's not that I like believe in it big time, right? But I like hearing it a lot, and I like being kind of introspective about my life and like finding parallels and meaning and being like, oh, I should try this and this thing, you know, maybe something I didn't think about. Like, okay, whenever I go to the Asian supermarket, I grab a fortune cookie. And every time I read my fortune cookie, I try to find parallels, like how it fits into my life. And I know, you know, like, it's just a cookie, right? It doesn't have the power to influence my fortune. But it's just like a fun little game for me. And it's okay to be a little bit whimsical with things sometimes, I think. I mean, to be fair, I really like those particular cookies because the fortune in them are like always so open and broad that it just feels like it's like kind of like an invitation to think about things, if you know what I mean. Oh, they have proverbs. That's fun. Are they like useful proverbs or are they like Are they proverbs that you can't really do anything with? That's so interesting. That's a good way to reflect on the past and future, actually. Yeah, I agree. Like, for example, I think one of my favorite fortunes that I got from the cookie was do everything necessary, then everything that's possible, and then start with thinking about doing the impossible. And for me, that's always like a nice reminder to kind of compartmentalize the things that are kind of on my mind, you know? And then make a to-do list of what I do in what order. I don't know. For me, this sort of stuff really helps. Papa! Hello, hello! Look at this beautiful street. The upload of this one is quite recent, so I'm kind of surprised that Japan doesn't seem to have like deep snow. In Hokkaido, they probably have deep snow, right? But it seems like here they don't have snow that is that deep. But it's quite pretty here. I want to go to the Hokkaido Snow Festival someday. Well, that sounds good. What do they do during the Snow Festival? Zone Kami! Hello, hello! Yeah. Oh, let me hydrate real quick. All right. Smirk! Hello, hello! Hi, Zone Kami and Smirk. Hello! Lucius, hello, hello! Oh, they make ice and snow sculptures! Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. And Zone Kami, what is that logo next to your name? Is that from Resident Evil? I might be wrong. That does remind me of Resident Evil a little bit. The Umbrella Corporation. Where's that from? That's not Lost, right? Because in Lost they had the Dharma Corporation. I remember that. I want rain. Summer here. It's too long. Ah. Rain really is the best. I really like rain. For us, it's been really frosty. Deep, 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 deep snow. I don't mind it too much, though. Maybear! Hello, hello! Oh, you guys never get snow. Oh, no. So it just gets a bit cooler in winter, then. Not the Umbrella Corporation. Those guys are the definition of sauce. Hi, Molly. Hello, hello. Oh, does someone here play Fortnite? Is the Among Us backpack, is this still around? Has this launched? I heard that the Among Us, the little backpack is coming back. It's absolutely like imperative that you guys let me know when the Among Us backpack is in the Fortnite store. I don't even care about Fortnite. I really care about Among Us. We got snow today, which is very rare in my state. Well, that's good. I like snow. I think a nice winter needs snow, you know? I don't think I've ever seen snow for over 3 decades. Oh my. Closest was slushy hail. Oh, that's nasty. I hate when the slushy hail turns into mud. Here we have nice and crunchy snow. Snow is fine until you need to deal with it. You guys have to be very careful when you shovel the snow. I heard apparently it's a thing that gives you a heart attack really easily. Did you know that? You have to be super careful about how you shovel snow. Even young people can die from a heart attack. Shoveling snow is high intensity. Yes. Yeah, it's not good for your back either. Christmas markets with snow are nice. Yeah, I agree. I think so too. Definitely think so too. Yeah, you have to be really careful. Please don't get a heart attack, you hear? I can't fly fast enough to take out my glitchy defibrillators and nurse you back to life. How's the German weather treating you? I only have trainers. I don't have shoes that have a proper profile. So every time I have to go to work, I'm going penguin mode. I'm taking the wide stance, I'm stretching out my arms, and I'm penguining it. I don't have any other way of getting to work. Yeah, it's not great. There have been some close calls where I almost slipped really badly. Luckily, I've been able to avoid it so far. I've mastered leverage and conserving energy for efficiency when shoveling snow. That is very good. I'm glad. Yeah, the person with the broken back should have taken, like, precautions when getting around in the snow. But the person with the broken back does not concern herself with some frozen water. I have places to be. If it snowed here, everyone would go nuts, I'd imagine. It's probably why snowbirds come here. For context, a snowbird is an old person coming from somewhere more northern during the winter. A snowbird. I have never heard this term before. That's so funny. This girl's gonna perish. No, you have to hold me when I fall. I've never seen snow in real life ever. I've seen a palm tree catch on fire. No, not the nice palm trees. I think in the future, if I could move to a different place, I would like to live by the coast. My big dream, if all of my dreams came true, right? I would move to America and live by the coast. That's my dream. I have trainers that have such worn out soles that somehow they're sticky on ice. Not sure how it works. But when they were new, they would slip. But now they actually are some of the best shoes I got for not slipping. Really now? Really now? Yeah, I heard the trees started exploding. Why are the trees doing this? I thought the ends of Eld, they have always been our friend. Why are the trees suddenly exploding? What happened that the trees are so mad? The poor trees. I like the beach. I like the beach a lot. I wouldn't even mind getting tan lines. I'm really pale, so I wouldn't mind getting some nice tan lines. In my town, a lot of the people leave the state for the season. Way less people in the winter. Wow. Wow. Death Valley. That sounds so badass. Is that in Nevada? Is that where the Death Valley is? I'm sorry. I'm not very familiar with American geography. I apologize. The poor trees can't handle the frost. I see. The water turns to ice and then expands. I see. I would stay away from Death Valley. They break the record for the hottest recorded temperature every summer. Oh, wow. Man, that's so, like, so many extremes. I see, it's the hottest place in America as well. Well, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, it is named Death Valley for a reason, right? If I could, I would make like a big road trip where we see the biggest... What do they have there? They have like the big ball, the big rubber ball or something, and then they have the big lobster, and they have like fake things that are big that you can visit and take a photo with. I would be up for such an adventure. I put a metal roof on a military building in Death Valley. I almost died twice. Yeah, that sounds like your hands would be burning if the metal gets really hot and you have to like staple the metal onto the roof. That sounds really dangerous. Death Valley is beautiful. Yeah, we're staying away from Death Valley from June to September. Understood. We're not going to Death Valley anytime soon. Oh. Waves and mirages in the sky. You know a lot about Death Valley, Simurg. It's so interesting. I had a cooler full of ice bags and my hand tools. Well, that's good at least. But still, such extreme conditions. I hope you got paid extra. Those are really extreme conditions. Oh, it's so beautiful here. I really like these patterns on the houses in Japan. Those kind of like stripy pattern. I quite like it. I also like when the houses are tiled. It's very cute. Oh my, you moved to LA. That's where all the stars are, right? Everyone wants to go to LA to become a pop star. Oh, at night, oh, that sounds nice. Seeing the Milky Way in Death Valley. That sounds crazy. Oh. Maybe at some point we will do some sort of group trip. The Death Valley meet and greet. Oh my. Azabi! Hello, hello! Ohayo! Hi, hi! Just come to Death Valley. I'll be standing in Death Valley, you know, just in the middle of it with my little booth for the meet and greet. And you will get, like, the typical, like, idol autogram card. And we will both be melting. Oh. Ichi says, I loved it for the 5 months I lived in Death Valley. Well, that sounds really cool. The funny part is, it was so hot, we decided to work at night when it was only 40 degrees Celsius. That's still so hot. That's way hotter than Germany. Wow. But they didn't tell people we were working on the roof. So I almost got blown off the roof by a low-flying helicopter. Ghost, you have made so many experiences. Oh god. That's, you know, at least that's like a memory you can brag about, but that's so harsh. Mom, why is there a weird green thing out in the middle of Death Valley? That be me. Kind of felt like a desert monk, because I was usually only me and one other guy. To be honest, it doesn't sound so bad going to Death Valley. It doesn't sound so bad. Play the Etrian Odyssey music and disappear into the mirage. That's just a mirage, honey. Don't worry about it. Huh? Am I just a mirage to you? Do I have to knock you out first? For you to believe in me? Over here, it's guaranteed to get 50 degrees Celsius at some point in the summer. Death Valley is still hotter than that. Has it always been this way? I'm gonna be honest. I always thought the hottest place on Earth is like 40 degrees hot. Like where people live. I always thought 40 degrees is like the highest temperature where humans can be around. Oh. We're all mirages. Until you run into a foe, that is. Then you're a pancake. Tursky! Hello, hello. Oh, hiyo. Hi, hi. Oh, that's a cute building as well. Shimada Cafe. Oh my. It seems to be getting quite hot in America in the summer. People just live in this large hot valley for some reason. This is gonna sound really bad, but do people in Death Valley wear cowboy hats? I have been wondering about this. A Phoenix, I see. I have heard of the city of Phoenix before. I think if I would be living in Death Valley, I would always wear a cowboy hat. And I would like be a really mysterious fellow. Yeah, the white brimmed hats help with the sunlight, exactly. Oh, I want to go to a cowboy town. Why am I silly? I'm not silly at all. I'm not silly at the very least. This is not true. Let's find a new walking video. I think this one's quite nice. Wait, so this is a video by Abo Ambience. Thank you, Abo. A rainy Enoshima morning. I can confirm the yeehaw allegation. See? Yeehaw! Yeah, I am never silly. I have never laughed and I never have fun. I never smile, you know. I'm serious all the time. The worst part is that it doesn't really cool down that much during the nights in the cities. Not like you would expect from a desert. Oh yeah, the concrete is able to like savor the heat, right? Lucky! Thank you for the follow, Lucky! Arigato! Thank you, thank you! Let me know if the volume is too loud or if it's okay. So give me 1 second. I think my model was lagging a bit just now, but hopefully it's better now. Yeah, I think it might be a bit better now. Should be lagging a bit less. Oh, trees in the desert. But have you met a horse with no name? Have you met a horse with no name? Quite like that song. It's so beautiful. Wow. It must be so hard to live under these conditions. Oh? I think VTube Studio just closed itself. VTube Studio, you're a funny fellow. Why did you do that? Maybe that was at fault here. Every building has a large AC unit at least. Not really, you get used to it. Oh, I see. I don't think I would do really well in a hot place like that. I always prefer the more mild-weathered places, I think. Oh, even after years it's hard to get used to. Oh, I see. Oh my. It's nice to have a rain parade again. We haven't had one for months, I think. I think the last one that I did was in August, funnily enough. Maybe August, September. I'm glad we're doing it again. It's quite nice and relaxing. Hello, Bucky! Hello, hello! Hi, hi! Oh. A vending machine. I really miss the Japanese vending machines. Quite like them. Every time we went to Akiba, I got an apple juice. And I enjoyed it quite a lot. Vending machine? Tuki reference. I thought about this too while I was there. I even took a photo of the vending machines. Reminded me of Yume Tuki. Oh, I mostly had the cold drinks. Honestly, I can really recommend if you want to visit Japan. I went in November and it was the perfect time. It was really nice and not too cold at all. It was really nice. Being able to get a warm coffee from a vending machine was an eye-opening moment for me. I agree. For me, it was I went to Shibuya. I had a little solo mission in Shibuya. And on the way to Shibuya, I went to Lawson and I got an onigiri and a meat bun and like a drink. And I remember standing in front of the Lawson and just dual wielding my little food and eating my breakfast. It was so tasty. I liked it so much. Oh, wow, look at that. Enoshima is really beautiful. Enoshima is an island, right? In Japan. So pretty. I really like the sea. I'm really fond of the sea, I have to say. And yeah, I mean, I'm a big appy juice enthusiast. I'm a big big apple juice freak, I have to say. I'm going for HoloFest. Oh! So it will be kind of rainy and cold. That's an awesome vibe though. Who is your Hololive Oshi? Who's your favorite Hololive talent? My favorite Hololive talent is Okayu. I really, really like Okayu. Nishima is really cool to visit, yeah. Oh, I heard it has its own culture, really. And that it's really worth the visit. Are you like Bibu, maybe? Bibu is very cute as well. Ah, and Ichi is going to HoloFest to see Kiara. I see, I see. Kiara is such a hard worker. I admire Kiara for many things. But to be fair, all of them are hard workers, right? I think in order to make it in such a prestigious company, you have to work really hard. Everyone that is there definitely deserves to be there. They're all really admirable. It's nice, right? And quite relaxing. Have you been feeling well? Has there been something that's bothering you, that's on your mind? Or are you doing okay? You need to take good care of yourselves, okay? You need to treat yourself well. Yes, exactly. It's so funny. I kind of stopped doing the rain parades for a little bit because I wasn't sure if people liked them. And then I talked to different creators. And every single person that I talked to said, "Oh, you're Digi. You're the person who does the nice streams in the rain." And I was like, damn. I guess people like them after all. Yes. They're all awesome in Hololive. I agree. Not bad. Just feeling the march of time. Yeah, I feel you. I had a fight with my parents a couple days ago. And they kept saying, "You're almost 30. You're not a little kid anymore. You're almost 30. And I thought, I guess. Can't I be a kid just for a little longer? I've been reading a lot. I had so much fun yesterday unplugging and being at the library. Making use of book club. Oh, very nice. What book did you read? I'm glad you like them. I think it was nice to take a little break from it because I don't like when my streams get too negative. So I think it was maybe good to take a little break, right? I think sometimes, you know, sometimes it's for the best when you like unplug and you do something else. I think for a while I wanted to explore gaming. But overall, I don't know if I'm much of a gamer, unfortunately, because the games I like the most are like all competitive games. And when I play competitive games, I'm a wild animal, I'm a wild creature. So I enjoy a lot of things that are not related to games, you know, like hanging out and stuff. You're a lovely soul. Thank you. You're so kind. Thank you, thank you. Caracal Crusader! Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. Rain Parade was my first interaction with you, so it left a big impression. Wow, I had no idea. Thank you. It's so hard for older people to understand things. They're not the same as when they were your age. Yeah, no, that's true. Chihiro! Hello! Thank you for the free stream streak! Hello, hello! Oh, hiyo! Hello, I hope you're doing well. I agree. It was a sort of conversation of like, your cousin has a big company. He has workers that work under him. Your cousin is such an accomplished man. Meanwhile, you're at home. You're wasting time at the computer. You're on the internet. Is the work that you do even real? And I think the entire conversation, it made me quite sad. I'm doing better now, but it was a hard conversation to have. Oh, look at that. The sound is so beautiful, right? Nentishi! Hello, hello! Oh, hiyo! Oh, let me hydrate again. Look how vibrant and green it is here. Absolutely beautiful. Adriana! Hello, hello! Hi, hi! Welcome, welcome! We're having a nice relaxing chat in the rain today. Taking it nice and easy. Yeah, I never like conversations like that. It just sounds the same as you did amazingly in elementary school. Why are you failing in high school? Yeah. Yeah, no, I feel you. I think something that my mom said to me kind of got to me a little bit during that conversation. I mentioned it before, but I had a bill that suddenly arrived home. And I wasn't aware that I would have to pay something so soon. So it hit me by surprise completely. And it was after Christmas as well. So a bit scary, right? And I paid it, but I kept complaining about it to my parents because I just kind of wanted this adult to adult kinship of, oh, you know, paying bills suck. I was trying to have this like common ground with them. And at some point we started fighting. And my parents said something like, oh, you're oh, you're stressed and like overwhelmed all the time. Like you're getting worked up over things like that, over a bill that you have to pay. And you're sad all the time. And then my mom kinda out of the blue, you know, when the whole thing was going on, and I was told that, you know, the work I do doesn't matter, it's all on the computer. And when will I go out and like build a life and stuff like that, which are, you know, they are reasonable points. And I'm doing what I can, but it kinda kind of hit me quite hard in that moment. My mom, when it was like being brought up that I'm like I'm sad all the time, said, "Yeah, I didn't raise you to be a loser. I didn't sign up for a loser daughter." And it kind of felt hard to hear. Because I do try really hard, genuinely. But my parents have been like this for a while now, so it's, I guess, it's not surprising. My mom has been like that about me finding a wife. I'm not against the idea, but it's just not a priority. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean, definitely. Overall, I think I've mentioned that before as well. I was thinking about moving in with a friend. So leaving home behind and moving in with my friend. And I might be doing that. It means that I have to change jobs, which I wanted to do anyway. And it means carting over all of my stuff to a different location. And I think I might do that. Like, not right now. I can't afford it right now. But, yeah. It's not that easy right now for me. The HTT streamer house. I think we should take all of our favorite girls and all put them in one house, and they should all live stream the experience. What could go wrong? Thank you guys. Thank you Ichi, and thank you Generic too. Yeah, no, it's been like that for a while. When me and my fiance broke up, my mom was just like, you have to not let it affect you. You have to grin and bear it. Because you are a winner. You'd never forget you are a winner and you have to be tough. You have to be tough as nails to make it in the world. No one's got your back, so you have to be tough as nails. And I was like, actually, I kind of want to curl into a ball and cry for a million years. I'm better now. I want to emphasize this. I'm definitely better now than I was. We just have like different outlooks on things, I guess. I'm ready to move out too. I can't wait for September to come so I can start university. Good luck in uni, Angel. You can do it. I want to believe in you. Yeah, Germans are not allowed to have emotions. Not really. I know whenever I talk about emotions with my mom, like, I know that she cringes. Like, I can physically tell that she cringes big time. Like, whenever I say stuff like, oh, I don't know, this situation at work made me sad. My mom will be like, how about you don't care? How about you just smile and don't care about it? I'm like, okay, alright. They're pretty much kind of people of the caliber where it's like showing that you care is like a sign of weakness. The good thing about my parents is, and something that I like about them a lot, is that they gave me a really good work ethic. My parents have raised me to be a hard worker and to have grit and perseverance and stuff like that. But it kind of comes at a payoff where a lot of things in my life have always been merit-based. And that can make certain interactions harder when you're older. How about you just lock in? Yeah, basically, exactly. My father is incredibly ill and abusive, so I feel you. I moved out at 18. I'm so sorry, Simran. That is an incredibly heartbreaking situation to be in. Please feel hugged. I'm sorry your dad is so terrible to you and that he also has his own struggles that he needs to fight. Illness is really tough. When I was ill, when I had the tumor, I turned into a very angry person. When I was going through my whole experience and I had the surgeries and stuff, I was angry, I think, for 1 year straight. I don't think I felt anything other than anger. And it's a bit scary, you know? That's how I feel about it. I need to move out soon. 5 people in one house at the moment, not fun. Oh, that would be too much for me. Veracion, hello. I feel... I'm gonna stop you right there. Exactly. Yeah, my mom is like my mom is like the grind set super fan. Like my mom is literally like when I say something like, oh, I don't know, I have a cold, I'm gonna stay home from work today. My mom says something like, I have never stayed home from work. Even when I was giving birth to you, actually, I was also waiting tables at the same time. Like, yeah, I'm working even when I'm sleeping. Yeah, I asked my company to give me the most inconvenient days so that I can make sure that the business, you know, goes well on the hard days, because I'm the best worker. Ah. Hello, hello. Thank you. I'm glad I'm at least able to make it a bit easier. Next time! Did she excuse herself to go on a break before giving birth? No one knows truly. No one truly knows how I was born. I just know that my mom was an incredibly strong and resilient woman. And that's really commendable, right? It's really commendable to be strong. But even when I was a young child, my mom would always say things like, can't trust anything. Any good thing that you have, sooner or later it will be taken away from you. That's why you gotta have eyes on your back. Everyone's gonna want to backstab you, so you have to be vigilant. The only person looking out for you is yourself. That's kinda how I was raised. If you want something, you need to get it. No one's gonna give it to you, kid. It's not always been that easy. There was just a green thing one day. When we went to this big shopping center, the Tokyo Skytree, there was a restaurant in there and it was called the Cheese Garden. And I kept vocal stimming and I kept saying to Ruri and to Takako, they found me. They found my egg in the cheese garden. I was born there. Legend says my eggs just showed up in the cheese garden. That's where I come from. Whenever we would see like a funny sign, I would say like, oh, that's where I come from. Legend said they found my egg there. I was born there. My mom's really rough. It's like the whole thing, right? It's like, I never go to the doctor because going to the doctor is a sign of weakness. I never take my break days because taking my breakness is a sign of weakness. I never eat dessert because eating dessert and eating something that isn't unseasoned chicken with broccoli is a sign of weakness. Yeah. Yeah. And you say you've never been silly. Well, maybe I'm a little bit silly. Also, it's not silly, it's my origin story. You know, they found my egg in the cheese garden. Everyone knows that. Weekend Whaler. Hello, hello. Hi, hi. That's how you get nutritional deficiency. No, don't worry. They're also doing an infrared light treatment. They're drinking water with like a piece of silver in it. They're putting stones next to food to harness the power of the stones. And they're doing some other stuff too, where they have like rare honey and rare oils. Like they're using fristle oil for certain things and like different like flower oils. There's like some sort of weird science. I don't know. Oh, I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to like I don't want to like tackle this. So what they're doing currently is they have like oats and they put them in water and then they wait till it gets like really gross for like a week, and then you have this like thick oat water, and this has like healing properties. This has the thick oats has healing properties. Yeah, this is real. My parents are doing this. Yes. All of this, even the silver water thing, they have like the silver stone that they put in water and it has healing powers. Yeah. I mean, I don't believe in it. I'm saying this really sarcastically because it makes me upset, because obviously all of this is bad. Yeah, they have like a bunch of like health things where I'm like, this isn't real science. Yeah, it is the chicken lamb therapy. We're regressing to being back like chickens. Yeah. But don't worry, all other medicine is like, that's like hogwash, right? When I got surgery, that was bad and hogwash. But when they do infrared therapy, that's actually good. Mr. Neve! Hello, hello! Oh, hiyo. No way, it's a drunk Mr. Neve? Wine and blood loss rate. Hold up, Mr. Neve, what happened there? Vito, thank you for the follow. Gex, thank you for the follow. Mac Dragoon, thank you for the follow. Hello, everyone. Oh, hiyo. Welcome to the hotel. Hello, hello. Hi, hi, Mina. We are having a nice and relaxing walk on the beach today. We're talking about our feelings. Mr. Neve, are you pleasantly drunk? I hope you are. Tell them about the mom translating the Jojin. Jesus Christ, Mr. Neve, how much did you drink? Okay, Mr. Neve, I'm gonna ask you an easy question. Mr. Neve, you know this one. Let's start with the easy stuff. Okay, we're gonna start talking about spell speeds. Are you here? Are you ready for the spell speeds? He drank a whole bottle. Jesus Christ, Mr. Neve, you've been added. The Ryan Gosling wine. I'm ready. Oh, he's completely sloshed. Oh, you poor thing. Ada. Completely drunk with wine. Okay, Mr. Neve. Let me see. I need to open like a spell speed thing. So I can ask you some questions about it. Okay, Mr. Neve. What are cards that can be activated that are spell speed free? Mermelia. Search. Okay, I see. He's kind of there. He's probably throwing up right now. My spell speed is 100 words per minute. The Digico roadside sobriety test. Counter trap. I ain't trap. That's very cute. Yeah, I'm gonna let this slide. You're totally not drunk. Counter trap is the right answer. Spell speed free. These are card effects that can only be activated in response to something happening. You can only respond with spell speed free cards after a spell speed free card is activated in the same chain. The only cards that are spell speed free are counter traps. He's right. Okay, you want to hear the story. Okay, you want to hear the story about my mom. Alright. I'm here. Alright, sit down, take a breather, drink some water. And if you're gonna be good and gonna do that, I'm gonna tell the story for you, okay? Just drink some water, yeah? You've had enough wine. Take good care of yourself and drink a nice glass of water, okay? Yes, I'm going to tell the story. It's okay. I'm going to tell the story. It's kind of cute in its own way, I have to say. Okay, all right. So I have an interesting bond with my mom, right? We're both complicated people, but we get along pretty well overall. Well, you see, I really like Soul Eater. You might have heard of it. The manga, right? And I collect a lot of Soul Eater media. It doesn't need to be official Soul Eater stuff, so it's not only the manga, the anime. Oh my god, Mr. Neef, thank you! Thank you for gifting a sub to Notrua. Thank you. Thank you! You're so kind. Thank you. So, I read doujins, right? Don't need to beat about the bush. I like reading doujinshi. And I'm a bit of a purist, right? I collect media. I amass it, to own it, to read it over and over and over again. And I need to have it right when it comes out. I need to have it fresh off of the presses. I have my favorite artists and I need to get it right away. I'm the collector. Wow, Mr. Deep, thank you. Oh my god. You're so incredibly generous. Thank you for gifting a community sub. Wait, we're at 80? That means we have to do a wheel spin. I will do this after story, okay? I'll tell the story first and then we'll do a wheel spin. Was it about Black Star? I'm a Soul Maka purist. Soul and Maka is my favorite pairing. They're like my blorbos. So I collect every single doujin that is centered around them. And I have artists that I like very much. So this must have been like 2010 or like 2012. Right? This is like the time frame we're in. And you might be surprised by this, I cannot read Japanese. I'm not able. But many other people are able. So people translate doujins. It's called scanlation. You know, they scan the pages and then translate them. And then they upload those online and you can read it. And there are some communities that are really, really active. Like, for example, I know a lot of people that speak Spanish. They really like manga and doujin. So a lot of stuff is translated into Spanish. And for my parents, since we are from Ukraine, we also speak Ukrainian and Russian, right? And it was my birthday. Whoa! Thank you! Thank you so much. Thank you for gifting a sub to Metal Overdrive. You guys are all so sweet. Thank you, thank you. Arigato, arigato. Oh my gosh. I don't deserve this. This is so sweet. So, on my birthday, a new dojin of my favorite pairing.
Whoever you are, thank you.
Anonymous. Anonymous, thank you. Wow. Oh, it's Metal's birthday soon. Oh my god. Anonymous, thank you for the 5 gifted. Oh, Jesus. We're almost at 2 wheel spins, I think. Thank you so much. Arigato. Thank you, thank you. And it was Mr. Neve's birthday as well. Oh, I might throw in an extra wheel spin or 2 in a bit. I might throw in some wheel spins. Just for you guys. Oh, my happy belated birthday, Mr. Neve. Thank you. Whoa! Ultra, thank you. And Oro, thank you as well. Hello, Oro. What's going on here? We're going crazy with it. What's going on? Oh my. Thank you. Thank you so much. And Oro, thank you for the 9 months. Thank you. Yeah, everyone's just drunk. Everyone's drunk and spoiling me. I feel like someone's cat at a house party. Where I'm just like the cat, I'm peacefully existing in the home. And everyone's drunk and like starts petting me. And they're like, wow, there's a cat here. Whoa! Thank you for gifting a sub to S-Stand, Notroa. Thank you. Oh my, you guys. You guys are totally crazy. Oh my, thank you. Alright, wait, let me continue the story. So, it was my birthday. And on my birthday, a new dojin came out. Woo. Thank you, Mr. Neve. Thank you for resubbing. You're so sweet. Thank you. Oh, what's happening? Toria! Toria, thank you. Ooh. Oh my... You guys, are you being responsible? Yeah, I feel like I'll never end the story in this lifetime. You guys, you have to be responsible, okay? Thank you for spoiling me. Oh! Ghost, thank you! Ghost, thank you for the resub at tier 3. Thank you for the 35 months. Thank you, thank you. What's going on? Are you all drunk? I really feel like the cat at a house party. You guys are insane. Thank you, thank you. Oh god, I'm smiling so much my cheeks hurt. Thank you so much. Drunk on green thing. I kinda need to find like a picture of a little cat at a house party. I need to Photoshop my face on it. Oro, 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 oro. Ah, thank you. Thank you for the 5 gifted as well. Mr. Neve, what kind of insane party did you have with them? what kind of insane gathering was this? Thank you for the level 7 hype train. Holy smokes. Oh my god, my my face hurts. Odo de Ringo. It's so funny because before Odo watched my stream, I was silently net decking every single list that was uploaded by Odo to Master Duel Meta. I was silently silently stalking every single Trap Tricks deck list. And then at some point Odo showed up to my stream and I felt like, you know, I felt like a big celebrity just entered the chat, you know, the best Trap Tricks duelist. And I think, funnily enough, I think Odo even saw me play Trap Tricks and was really embarrassed because I'm so bad at the deck. Mr. Neve, no! Oh, you spilled your wine. Perhaps it is almost for the best. Wow, and that's a really nice, really big emote. Very cute laundry dragon maid. Very adorable. Wow! Oh my god, it's not stopping! Hello, hello! Krümel raid! Oh my! Hello, raiders! Hi, Krümel! Oh! Hello, everyone! Noise, Noita, Roida. What does that even mean? Roida sounds similar to raid. Noita is a game. Maybe Noita also means night. Noise could just mean nice, right? Something like that? Hello, raiders! You're telling the story right now of how I forced my mom to read Doshinji with me. I'm telling the story right now how I forced my mom to read Dojins with me. That's the story we're at right now. Okay, to quickly catch you up to speed. I collect Dojins. I'm a collector. I was, I think, 14, 15, 16 at the time, like around that time frame. A little bit too young, let's just say that. I think I was closer to like 14. And on my birthday, a new Dojin came out. And Dojins are translated in all sorts of languages, one of them being Russian, which my parents speak. Okay, you're caught up to speed. That's where we were. Ah. And I asked my mother because I needed, like, this Dojin was really steamy. It was really hot and steamy. And I needed to grasp it. I needed to understand what it was about. Like, do you understand? It was quite dire. I wanted to understand it right away. I didn't want to read the English translation in a couple months. I wanted to get it right away. Hello, Nyano Mashinya. Hello. Show them the feelings you have about the Rush Duel card. Which one? There are some that are a little bit weird. Oh yeah, the rain. Yeah, I can do that too. But let me finish story first. We will never get done with the story at this pace. So I you guys. Hello? You guys. Bellhound, thank you. Thank you for the 10 subs. Oh my god. Oh, you. I don't deserve you guys. Thank you. It's been a bit hard recently. I've not been feeling the best, but I feel very loved. Thank you. And Notura, thank you for gifting a sub to Znayut and Duranu. Thank you for the 2 gifted. And Bellhound, thank you again. I can't say thank you enough. Oh gosh. Yeah, we're moving at a snail's pace. It's getting... We're slowly getting there. We're slowly getting there, right? We're making progress. So, I went on my knees and said, Mother, it is my birthday today, the blessed day I have been born on. And there is this literary marvel, this millennium story that I need to devour, Mother. I need to ingrain it into my brain, and I need for it to take over my wrinkles forever. Mother dearest, please, will you sit down with me and translate this porn story for me from Russian into German? My mother was completely stun-locked. She didn't really know what to do. But I kept saying, I said, Mother, you are my only hope. No one wanted to translate it into English yet. I don't have anyone. You need to do it, and it's my birthday. And it's a great bonding experience because it's making me embrace our heritage. We're bonding over this ancient language that binds us to ancestors from long ago. And she said, okay, fine, let's get this over with. So we sat down together. I was like, you know, I was ready. Like it felt like you were next to someone, you know, to translate you like an ancient manuscript. Yeah. You are the link, exactly. Like it felt super like important. It felt like I was in the most important lecture of my time. And my mother started, you know, like my mother was obviously really flustered because she could tell from like page 2 where this was going. And my mom started paraphrasing the story like as quickly as possible to kind of get done with it. She was like, oh yeah, he's saying this and she's saying that, and then oh, they're gonna go to the bedroom, yada yada. And I was like, whoa, you need to show this work some respect. I need you to tell this to me as detailed as possible so that I get the nuances in the writing. You don't understand how important this is to me. I need you to, like, you know, we are doing like important archival work here right now. I need you to tell me if his member is big or if it's ginormous. Is she scared? Is she, you know, full of anticipation? How was the kiss? You know, was it slimy? Was it quick? Like, how was it? You know, I need you to, like, imbue yourself with the fiber of the story. Yeah, you know, you get me. And she was like, oh, I don't want to do this. And I was like, please. I will never ask you for anything ever again. But you need to tell me. And I took notes. I don't remember if I printed it out or not, because sometimes I used to print things out on the family printer and then just leave them there and forget about them. I might have printed it out and taken a pencil, and I might have taken pencil notes. Or maybe if this was like phone time already, I might have done it on my phone. But I was like, okay, I need you to explain to me. Is she in pain? Is this pleasure? You know, like how do the characters feel? And we sat for the entire thing. We did the entire thing together. And then she stood up. She didn't turn back. And she didn't talk to me for like 3 days, I think. And then after that, things went back to normal. That's my story. I hope you liked it. That's my story of how I forced my mother to read doujin manga with me. Asari Dayo! Hello! Hi! Other 14-year-olds? Do I get pregnant while holding hands? I was not like this. I was like an insane child. I used to print out game guides, and I used to like... Oh, this is so embarrassing. I printed out the Gen 5 Pokédex, the Japanese one. And I tried learning all the Pokemon names because, you know, the game released in Japan earlier than in Germany. So I was trying to go ahead of the curve. And I was like trying to memorize all the types and all the names. And the only thing I still remember is that Tepig's name is Pokabu. That's the only thing I remember. That is like one of the embarrassing stories that we have together. Been a while. You're a hotelier now. What happened to the princess? I fell from grace. Monarchy got overturned. Now I have to work like everyone else. And I'm doing the thing I truly want. The serious answer is I had a fiance. And me being a princess was kind of like an inside, like, inside thing. Like, he used to always call me his princess. And I used to really like that. Because it kind of made me reclaim feeling girly and feeling cute. And then he broke up with me. And he wasn't my fiance no more. And it felt kind of hurtful to my heart to keep being a princess. So I had to instantly rebrand into something else. And the lore behind the hotel is that I used to work in a hotel. So this is something that only belongs to me. It's okay, it's been over a year now. It's close to 2 years now. I'm not as hung up over it anymore. Yes, trust. Yes, exactly. We're all trusting. As long as we're trusting and not thrusting, that's all fine with me. Let me think, do I have any more embarrassing mom stories? Wait, let me tell you another story. I have a really yeah, I had a near-death experience while I worked there. Always trusting, never thrusting. You say that so dejectedly. I do want you to thrust at some point, just not right now. You know, it will be your time to thrust at some point. But right now, we're trusting. Trocktop! Hello, hello! I'm actually serious though. What were you serious about? Next euphemism! Hello, hello! Hi, hi! Oh my, you guys are so sweet to me. Let me think. What story do I want to tell you first? I had a story where we had a phone number on a math textbook in class. And I texted, I want to feel your moistness as a meme. And it was a classmate who was in the front of the class. And she read it out loud. Oh no. It was a guy. Mr. Neve, no. Oh, that's bad. That is bad. Okay, I have a really embarrassing story. This one's gonna be hard to explain, but it's like a silly, like a babby story. So I think it will be fun to tell. It's a quick story. I think this was like in first grade. First or second grade. We had a lesson about snails. And we learned about the vineyard snail. In English, it would be vineyard. In German, it would be Weinberg. Die Weinbergschnecke. And I was sitting at the back of the class. Oh, let me cough real quick. 1 second. I was sitting at the back of the class. And I couldn't read from the chalkboard properly. So I raised my hand because, you know, the teacher asked something, just like, oh, what kind of snail lives in the vineyard? And I couldn't hear her properly, and I couldn't read properly from the board. And for me, the word Weinberg, for some reason, transformed into the word Weihnacht, which is Christmas. So I raised my hand and I said with this like really smug look on my face, I was like, well, you would have to be really stupid to not know that it's the Christmas snail. And the entire class started laughing. And I just like, ultra instinct kicked in. I stood up from my desk, you know, my lip was like already quivering because I was about to cry. And I Naruto ran out of the class into the bathroom and I started crying. And I was pouting for like the entire day. And I think for like weeks my classmates were teasing me and were like, to be fair, you have to be really stupid to not know that that's the Christmas snail. Yeah. That carved that carved an insecurity into my little babby brain. I was so smug as a child. It was not good for me. Yeah, it was a core memory. I also remember my mother really wanted me to dance ballet. I really didn't want to dance ballet because I was like a bit of a chaotic nightmare child. And my mom signed me up for like a ballet class when I was like 5. For like baby toddler, like first ever ballet class. And at the end of like the first lesson they called her and they were like, oh yeah, we're not keeping Digi in the class. Like Digi's getting kicked out of ballet class. And my mom was about to say like, oh, what did she do? How can you do this? How can you kick out my daughter out of the class? You know, she really wants to learn. She actually loves ballet. She's been telling me that she wants to be a dancer, which is all lies. I've never said that. And then while they were talking, you can see me in the background rolling myself into a burrito and like one of the mats, like the floor mats, the thin like yoga mats. And I just shout to my mom, I'm like, look, Mom, I'm a burrito. Look at me, I'm rolled in. I'm rolled into the yoga mat. And after that, she did not try to like sign me up to any sort of like cool like dance things. I think she understood like right away that I was not a dancer, unfortunately. Yes. The Christmas snails, just like Mama used to make. Exactly. Yeah, I was a horrible child. I was a horrible child. But wait, Mr. Neve sent me a really nice Rush Duel card. I do want to put this on the screen. Mr. Neve always sends me really cool stuff that comes out in the game. I know nothing about Rush Duel. But look at her, that's such cute art. You guys are being so mean. Why are you being so mean? That's cute. That's such a pretty card. Look at that. Yeah. That's such nice artwork. You guys are being big haters. It's not the time to be hating. It's all love here. On the Digico show. It's all peace and love. Yeah. She's doing the 6-7 emote? I'm too old for this. I don't know what the 6-7 emote pose is. I'm glad I don't, to be honest. I think this is really, really cute art. I think this is quite cute. I think this is a W Mr. Neve moment. Oh, true, actually. Computer enhance, computer enhance. We're taking a look. What a cute and simple character design. I quite like that. And a cute city as well. I kind of like when Yu-Gi-Oh is being like a little bit anime, but it's not overly anime. It's kind of hard to describe, right? I kind of like when it's like, I don't know, when the identity that it has is like a little bit more clear. At least I feel this way. Maybe you feel a different way, right? We're all so different. But I like it. What is the effect? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, do you want to see something cool? You might like this since some of you guys are card gamers. Hi, Aries. Hello. Thank you for respecting me. Of course. Of course, Mr. Me. Wait, I want to show you guys something. I think you will like this very much. I think you will have a good time looking at this. Need to find this first. This must be in my card game stuff folder. Somewhere in my card game stuff. Oh. Yeah, this is my older design. Here. This is when I was still a thing that isn't a dog. Look at my little green freak. My little green freak is cosplaying. I think that's really cute. She's cosplaying as a Moonlit Chill. The Ghost Mourner. That's one of my favorite cards. I quite like it. I need to ask the artist, that's Bawakuda, if she can draw me another version with her as the wolf. But she's very cute. My very cute green guy. My original thought was Kuran and Pikaru, because I like those as well. They're classic Yu-Gi-Oh cards. But I like Ghost Mourner a lot as well. Though I think the one I like the most is probably Ash Blossom, and Ash Blossom is also a dog, right? So I think maybe nowadays I would pull off the Ash Blossom cosplay really well. Or what's her name? What is the Dogwood? Spooky Dogwood? What's her name? Starglitch Void Circuit, hello! Oh, your first design in a different outfit. Oh, my first design, my first ever design is even older. You can look at my first ever design. Let's see. Common! Hello! Hi, Common. Let's see. I have an old folder here that I need to find. Do I have a folder here that's just titled old? It needs to be somewhere. I'm trying to find art. This is my first ever design. This is how I looked when I debuted. This was my first ever character design. Almost 4 years ago, this is how I looked like. Very Vocaloid-like. Yeah, she was a Tamagotchi angel. And you can see a lot of the elements actually stayed the same. She had a little ray gun. This is the first ever Digi. I like this Digi, but she's very much a VTuber. Like, it's very much a VTuber-esque design. I've been here for all the Digi calls. I'm so glad you are. I hope it's not disappointing that my design changed. That's like the one thing that I guess I'm always kind of a bit, you know, how do you say, a bit worried about. And then, let me see. What can I show you? Before I got a new Life 2D model. Yeah, this was made in like 2020 or 2021. Then I became small for like a little bit. We became... we became another little freak. Who's also green and who has a tummy. I have to say, I am a bit of a tummy liker. I'm a big tummy fan. I do like the tummy. Yeah. Yes. Especially the girl reading this. Yeah, I'm a tummy fan. And the lore for this one, was is that she's really lazy. And she has keyboards on her arms that she types on. She's in chat rooms all the time. And all the messages in the chat rooms are like on her dress and they were rotating. And I liked using this model. This model was really beautiful and really nice. The only thing is that my voice isn't really... Yeah, she was a keyboard warrior, exactly. The only thing with that one is just, I don't have a really young sounding voice. I've been born old. I'm old and made of mold, right? So, I kind of felt bad because I didn't have like the right voice for the character. And then after that, we became a princess. And that's the form that most likely most of you guys know. Let's see how big this image is. Yeah, you might have seen this one before. We became princess. With really nice and juicy legs. And a nice tummy. Very mysterious. That was also a cool era. You say that, but maybe it's just because you can't look at these babies. What about these? Aren't these delightful to you? Are you not feeling anything when you look at these, huh? You're breaking my heart, Krümel. I'm gonna cry. My poor, poor heart is broken. Oh. Here. Yes. Yeah, the wet effect is really nice, right? I agree. How much can those legs squat? I have surprisingly strong legs, I find. I almost said something rude, but I decided against it. I decided against it. But after that, let's see. There are digis that have not been released. Digis that were so powerful they never got made. Can you imagine that? Oh, there she is. This is a very powerful digi. This is a very powerful being. This is the one who collects Dojin media. The design would have to be reworked to fit the fact that I'm a different animal. But everything else stayed the same. This is the alpha. This is the alpha predator. This is the most powerful animal. This is an animal that devours you whole. Hi, hello. Azzy Lazzy, hello, thank you. Your first doll, cool. Hello. Thank you for sharing, and thank you. I'm glad you like my designs. Thank you. They were all drawn by my artist, Nessie's Lake. Yes. So Krümel, hello, hello. And Zach, hello, hello. Yeah, it's really powerful. Why must you deny us of such beauty? The story behind this one is kind of sad. At the time where I wanted this to get made, it was vetoed. This one was I wasn't allowed to get this made at the time. Oh god, I need to put on a new video so you don't lose interest in me. How about this one? Okokuji Station. Very good. And let's give a big shout out to Wolfborg, please. I think Wolfborg might be streaming right now. Yes. But I had a point, I forgot. Wait, is it? I need to check something real quick. Give me a second. I want to make sure that I didn't forget. I'll be with you in 1 second, and then I'll keep doing my best to entertain you, I promise. Oh my god, it is happening. Yes. It is happening. Okay. That means, and I mean we have to do this anyway, we will raid out to a good friend of mine who's debuting right now. Very soon. In a couple minutes. But wait, yeah. I want to show you the latest digi that is being worked on. And this is a totally different digi. On Bones right now. Okay, good. Okay, we're finishing up, don't worry. We're working on a totally different digi. We're working on a thing that's actually an animal. We're going animal mode. A thing that's even greener than before. A bioluminescent animal thing. Can you tell that I liked Made in Abyss? Can you tell that I really, really, really like Made in Abyss? So green, so thin. You can't see this in the picture, but the belly has like a pink tint. The points of interest on that one have a pink tint. I think that's beautiful. I have another picture. I need to find it. Give me a second. And then we're raiding out, I promise. This is insane information to drop on me. Aren't you glad to be eating so well? Aren't you glad I'm spoiling you today? I'm just like this. I'm so excited about my little animal. Yes. It glows pink on the tummy. Yes. And this is Animal's face. Animal, my little creature. Yes, we are becoming Green Nanachi because I want to be Green Nanachi. Yes, also we're being belly people. We're doing cute belly again. It's green for an amazing reason. Yes, we're Nanachi moding. I don't know. I think. How can I explain this? I've been VTubing for a really long while. And I have so many interests, right? I have so many things that I like, that I care about. And I always like doing different things, right? I always like trying things out and trying something else. I haven't 3D VTubed in a long while. And I would just kind of like to try something completely different. I'm the sort of person where I like reinventing myself over and over again. This doesn't mean this will be a full rebrand like the times before, because I don't have a reason to. Before, the rebrand was for a really personal reason, and I hope you understand. This time it's just like we're taking like a filler arc, right? we're doing something for like a little bit because I'm passionate about it. And because I need a reason to commission commission some art that I can use in my free time. I'm not gonna elaborate. But yeah, we're having fun. That's the quintessence. We're doing it because I just want to have fun. Balls00. Hello, Balls. Okay, and now we're doing our wheel spins. Yeah, they will just be posted. I will make an account for Animal, and I will just be Animal posting on there. It will just be for me and for everyone else who likes Animal. Yeah, we have to do our wheel spins now. We have to do our wheel spins, and then we'll be rating out. Okay. We're gonna pause our video for now. And we are doing our wheel spins. Oh god. The wheel of fate is not turning. Give me a second. We're turning the wheel of fate and then we're rating out. Okay. So we got at least... we got at least 4 wheel spins. Honestly, I think it's more than that. You guys, like, the sub counter is really high now. It's 114. I think, unironically, we have to do like 8 wheel spins. I think that's right. Yes. Okay, it's a wheel spin time. Are you ready? It's time for 8 spins. Okay, let me open the prints on another monitor. Prints PDF. Awesome. Well, if we get that 8 times in a row, we might as well read the whole book. Yes. Time to bark, green thing. Let's see what we get for our first spin. Our first spin of the day. What will it be? Wow! Awesome. Wow, 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 wow. Awesome. What a lovely first spin of the day. What a lovely first spin of the day. All of these are like really easy to do. I just wanted to have like a fun reward to do for subs, you know. I just tried something out. So let's do the second wheel spin. Second spin. Oh my god, finally. Oh my god, no way. I don't get to get my Mario jump for you. I don't get to do it for you. Oh. Recommendation. Also, I hope you like the picture I picked out. Oh, Oro. I like your emote. Okay, alright. No A presses for me. What am I recommending to you? Let me think. What am I recommending to you? I'm thinking right now. Let me put my umbrella away. Let me think. I recommend that you eat pasta with zucchini and feta cheese. It's really tasty. I had it yesterday. It's a pasta where you grill the zucchini on both sides in the frying pan. Then you crumble up the feta in an extra bowl. And you quickly fry some garlic. And then you take that and the zucchini and some lemon juice. Mix it. So you have a sauce. And that with pasta is very, 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 very tasty. Very good. I think you'll like it. You're allergic to pasta? No way! Is there like gluten-free pasta for you? Mandate of heaven. It's very good. It's very, very good. Alright. That's my recommendation for you. So we did 2. We did 2. Number 3. Oh my god, no way. No way. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Okay, number 3. Number 3, we did it. Number 4. Please, everything that's not wow. Okay, finally, something else. 1 sentence from the book. Wow. Okay, let's see. Where were we? Don't do this to me right now. Archive.org. I need you. I need The Prince by Machiavelli PDF. I need my file. You can't be doing this to me. How can this be? I'm opening a new tab for this. Is the Internet Archive down right now? Okay, it's open now. I got it. I got it. We're ready. We're ready. We're ready for reading. Let me find the point where we were. Niccolo Machiavelli was born in Florence in 1469. The same year, Lorenzo de' Medici, Il Magnifico, came to power. First male child after 2 daughters, Niccolo would grow up very close to his father, Bernardo, an ex-lawyer, mostly unemployed, with good contacts but no significant wealth or influence. If the sun was to rise in the world, and he was determined to do so, he would have to count on his own wits and charm. Niccolo's younger brother, Toto, chose not to compete and went into the priesthood. Wow, what a family. The boy's mother, it should be said, was an extremely devout woman, a writer of religious poems and hymns. Their father, on the other hand, was skeptical, more at home with the sober works of Latin antiquity than the Bible. Niccolo may have taken his writing skills from his mother, but over divisions on religion he stood with his father and the Roman historians. Okay. Nice. That was our paragraph from our book. We're making progress. We're learning about him. I don't think I'll like that isekai. Mittens! Hi, Mittens! I hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. Hi, Mittens. So good to see you again. Hello, friend. Alright, I think that this is number 5, I think, or is this number 4? Oh my god, yes, clairvoyance time. Okay, alright. I will need to use my powers here. Hold on. I will need to use my powers here. I'm using my clairvoyant powers. I had a vision. I had a really important vision. Are you ready to receive my clairvoyance? Follow my mind's eye, and you shall receive the truth. In a couple days, or weeks, or months, or even in a year, you will go to the supermarket, and you will see something that you really want is on discount. Something that you really like to eat. Getting it right now would be a little bit inconvenient, you think? but it is food that you really like, and it is on discount. In my mind's eye, I have seen. You shall give in to temptation. Get that item on deal. It will change your life forever. No matter what it is, you have to get it from the supermarket. And if it does change your life forever, report back to me. Because...
Obvious!
Sir Mars, hello, hello. Thank you for making my TTS come, Sir Mars. Hi, hi. Yeah, if it does change your life forever, report back to me, because then I'll keep telling you fortunes. Because so far, my rate of being correct will be 100% if it did apply to you. And I'll find the 1 or 2 people that keep getting their fortunes fulfilled. And then you will think I am some sort of clairvoyant, super genius psychic. That's the plan. I don't think I've posted my item, but it is certainly having effects. This is interesting. This is very interesting. I wonder what this item is. Please post it in the Discord. We're continuing with number 5. Why did I just sound like Mr. Allen from Smiling Friends? We're continuing with number 5. Oh god. Again. Okay. More clairvoyance. Shotgun fortune telling to have a high hit rate. I approve. Okay. I'm searching my mind's eye. I'm searching through the primordial fog that clouds all of our brains. To me, they are smirking enemies. Okay, wait. I'm thinking. Clairvoyance. I'm using my gift. I saw the future. I saw it clear in front of me. Are you ready to receive it? Are you ready to receive salvation? Salvation or salivation? You can receive both from a dog, girl. Never forget. Alright, I'm ready to call the future. Alright. You will be inconvenienced by something. Either by work, or by your friends, or by a partner, or by your neighbor. It will be a small favor. On the one hand, you don't mind doing small favors occasionally. On the other hand, you don't want to feel like a doormat where people use you for favors all the time. And you will stand in front of a tough decision. I predict that your life will be better if you take the small inconvenience now. Because if you want to have a village of people that have your back and are behind you, you need to be a villager. Sometimes we have to get inconvenienced for others, for our society to be better and stronger. So please, if you find yourself in such a situation, my clairvoyant advice for you is be a villager. Be kind to the people around you. Be nice. Your friends and family might not reward you right now, but I see this will have great payoff to you as a human being if you keep this advice close to your heart. Thank you for receiving my clairvoyant wisdom. Next one. Number 6. Why does it never Mario triple jump? I'm so sad. I really wanted to be Mario triple jump. I wanted to be Mario triple jump so bad, and it's never Mario triple jump. Recommendation. Well, you should do the Mario triple jump. My recommendation for you. Let's see. What am I recommending? You can make a triple jump. No. You can just do the Mario triple jump as a bonus. Well, maybe as a treat. Maybe. What am I recommending to you today? Try out a tea you haven't tried before. It doesn't need to be from a fancy place. It can just be like a little cup of tea. But, you know, it is really cold outside. We're in the winter. We should all stay hydrated and drink some nice tea. So try out some new winter-themed tea. Enjoy the winter. Or eat some nice winter-themed food. For me, I've been eating Spätzle. I've been eating Käsespätzle, which are so tasty. Cha Gao Pu is a very cool tea. It's really well as a milk tea too. Oh, yummy. Yummy, yummy. Oh. It's gonna be one good press unless we roll it twice in a row. Okay. Can I I can't influence the wheel, I think. I don't think I can do wheel signs. It can be pharmacy tea, of course. It can. Yes, yes. Number 7. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. All right. And now number 8. Enough wows. 1. Very good. Why do I never get what I want? Okay, I guess we're reading. I guess we're reading one more time. One says of Lorenzo il Magnifico that he came to power, but officially Florence was a republic. And since Lorenzo was only 20 years old in 1469, he was far too young to hold elected office. An explanation is required. Oh no! Thank you for gifting a sub to wow, 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 wow. Thank you. Wait, are we at a number that ends with 5? We are. That means 1 extra wheel spin. Okay, alright. Okay, you get 1 extra spin. It's not over. When, in the 13th century, the Florentines had thrown out the noble families who used to run the town, they introduced a republican constitution of exemplary idealism. A government of 8 priori, led by 1 gonfalonier, 1 prime minister, would be elected every 2 months by drawing tags from a series of bags containing the names of well-to-do men from different guilds in different areas of town. This lottery would allow each major profession in each geographical area to be adequately and constantly represented. Every individual of a certain social standing could expect a brief share of power in order that no one could seize it permanently. The system was unworkable. Every 2 months, a new government might take a different position on key issues. The potential for instability more or less obliged whichever family was in the ascendant to step in and impose continuity. From 1434 on, the Medicis, first Cosimo, then Piero, then Lorenzo, had been manipulating the electoral process to make sure that most of the names in the bag were friendly to themselves, and that all of those actually selected for government would toe to the Medici line. Hence, also the Florentines still liked to boast that they were free citizens who bowed the knee to no man. By the mid-15th century, they were in fact living in something very close to a dictatorship. Awesome. That was actually quite nice. It was a nice chapter. Bad things happen in politics, who would have thought? We were corrupt from the very start, weren't we? But the Medicis were like the most powerful family in Europe, I think. So it's quite interesting to learn about. Alright. Last spin for today. The last wheel spin. What will it be? Oh, no. Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm so incredibly sorry. We're reading a little bit more. And then I'm doing the triple jump and we're raiding out. So don't worry. When the rival Pazzi family tried to assassinate Lorenzo in the Duomo in April 1478, It was because they saw no legitimate way of putting him in his place as an ordinary citizen. Machiavelli thus grew up in a society where the distance between how things were actually run and how they were described as being run could not have been greater. He was close to his 9th birthday when the captured Pazzi conspirators, one an archbishop, were hung upside down from the high windows of the city's main government building and left there for weeks to rot. He would have understood very young the price of getting it wrong in politics. Sorry, I can't read. The young Machiavelli might also have had a reason to doubt if there was any meaningful difference between matters of religion and matters of state. The Pope had backed the Pazzi conspiracy, priests had been involved in the assassination attempt, and Lorenzo was excommunicated after it failed. The religious edict was a political tool. A war between Florence and Rome ensued, and the hostility only ended in 1480 when Turkish raids on the southern Italian coast prompted a rare moment of unity in the peninsula. Years later, Lorenzo would so ingratiate himself with a new pope as to get his son Giovanni made a cardinal at age 13. From excommunication to pope's favorite was quite a change of fortune. Once again, it was more a matter of politics than on faith. Nothing, it appeared, was beyond the reach of wealth and astute negotiation. Our brain is so big now. We read so much today. Wow. I hope you don't mind these things on the wheel. I hope this isn't like too boring. I'm so sorry. I just put things on the wheel that I thought might be entertaining. I hope this isn't too bad. Forgive me. I hope this is at least somewhat entertaining. Okay. Was this the 8th? Or is this the 9th wheel spin? You get the Mario jump, but do we have a wheel spin more, or is this it? I don't know if I counted correctly. I think we're done with the wheel spins, though. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's a good bit. Okay, nice. This is it, Luigi. Yeah! Wah! Yahoo! I can do better than that. Give me a second. Yeah! Wah! Yahoo! I'm a master. I'm a master of my craft. What can I say? I was born. This is the first thing I said out of the womb. This is my primal cry. I hope you understand. And now we're raiding Wolfborg, who's celebrating his debut. I hope he hasn't ended yet. Wolfborg, Wolfborg, Wolfborg. Let's see. The Twitch raid tool is so confusing. Where's Wolfborg? There. There. Welcome to the Winter Labs. It's happening. Yes. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had fun. I had a lot of fun. Hitachi Johnson. Hello, my dear. Hello. Oh, thank you guys for spoiling me. I feel so bad because I've been moping and complaining so much lately. I'm sorry to be a downer sometimes. Thank you for always building me up and being so supportive. Thank you for being such a lovely community. And for being so sweet and for spending time. We should do rain parades more often. It's nice to just kind of chat. I like gaming, but I think I'm more of a yapper than a gamer. Thank you so much. I had such a wonderful time. Love you guys. I will most likely see you on Tuesday. I think it's realistic to say that I'll be back on Tuesday. Thank you. I wasn't sure if people like the rain parades or not. That's why I took a break from them. in the future, you can just tell me, like, in general, if there are, like, certain things you'd want me to stream. Preferably things I've already streamed before. Where it's like, oh, oh, I think we're raiding. All right. I will see you guys soon. Bye-bye.